So I just wanted to talk about men right quick. I'm gonna be talking about a few different topics on men. My first topic is how it's a misconception that females are crazy, like it's just females. That's not true. Men are crazy too. Like, I am a female, so yes, I can say that females are crazy. You know, they'll bleach your clothes, they'll flatten your tires, they'll make fake pages to try to trap the dude that they're dealing with, like to try to bait him in to see if he responds and stuff like that. So females are crazy. I've done some things in the past when it came to men. Guys I was dealing with, like, if I felt like the dude that I was messing with a girl and I wasn't sure, I asked him, but he was like, oh, no, no, no. Then I would hit the girl up like, yo, you know what I'm saying? What's up with you and such and such? And, she would say what she has to say. I never in my life want to have to do that again. Like, I don't want to have to hit up a female and be like, what's going on with you and this man? You know what I'm saying? Because I should be able to ask him like, yo, what is up? And he tells me. Like I said, I did that in the past. I don't plan on doing that again, because when you do that, some females are honest about what's going on. Some females, they exaggerate it. Some females might cuss you out, might want to fight you. Like, why are you hitting me up about your so-called man? So, and plus that's just not something that, you should do. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of immature. And if you have to do that, then I think that that's definitely a sign that you need to leave that person alone. And as females, we know when something isn't right, something doesn't make sense. We lurk, we pay attention to stuff. And like with that particular situation, I seen stuff like pictures, comments, stuff just didn't seem right to me. But when I asked him, because this is a particular dude, he was like, oh, no, I don't talk to that girl. I haven't seen her in years, blah, blah, blah. But when I hit her up, it was a different story. And then when I seen the pictures and stuff, I'm like, you haven't seen her in years. You just seen her like months ago. So, I should have left him alone. But when you like a person, care about a person, love a person or whatever, you don't want to believe that they're messing with other people. You're in denial, but that's behind me. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess with that person no more. It's behind me. So I learned the lesson. Okay. And also, back to the men being crazy thing. I've had men, okay, I told them like, look, I have a boyfriend. They could tell that I'm not interested. They still was pressing me for my number. They still follow me into my job for my number. The first video I ever did on my YouTube, I'm telling the story of how a guy followed me into my job after I told him that I had a boyfriend. So I've had dudes hound me for my number after I told them I had a boyfriend. Pretty sure other females can relate to that. I've cut off dudes and they contacted me from numbers I don't recognize, trying to, trip me up to responding. I blocked their numbers. They contacted me from text apps, and, I even had a dude call up to my job before because I had cut him off. I wasn't responding to him. He called up to my job before, what I'm saying, trying to get in contact with me. So it's not just, oh, females are crazy. Yes, females are crazy, but it's not just females. Like, dudes are crazy too. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first thing I want to talk about. Men are crazy and females are crazy. So that's out the way. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is how I think it's funny how when you cut a dude off, break up with a dude or whatever, that's when they want to start calling you more, texting you more, saying stuff like, oh, I miss you, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, once I cut you off, once I break up with you or whatever, that's when you want to do stuff you wasn't doing before. When all along, when I was dealing with you, when I was giving you chances, you should have been doing these things. I've cut off dudes and they hit me up way more times than they did before a month. and it's not that spaced out. Because prior to that, I would barely hear from them. I would have to contact them first. But now it's like, okay, you're contacting me more. You're saying stuff like, oh, I miss you. Look, if I've been dealing with you for a long time, like whether it's a year or for months, and I've given you several chances, and I finally say enough is enough, then like, what can you say about that? Okay, if I dealt with you for a year and I've given you several chances, you're lucky. I'm not going to keep giving you chance after chance. So it's like, once I cut you off, it's like you need to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And saying you miss me, it's not going to make me pick up my phone. It's not going to make me respond. It's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's funny how once you cut off a dude, that's when they want to hit you up more and start calling you by your first name. And that's when they want to start saying stuff like, oh, I miss you. And it's like, why is it that you hitting me up more now than when we was dealing with each other? You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. I think that's funny. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about is women. Okay, this is to my women. It's 2018. So in 2018, I think a good motto or like statement or whatever to go by is let the female have the dude. Okay. No more fighting over dudes. No more hitting females up like, what's going on with you and my man? No more stalking the females' pages like that. If you see something that isn't right, that don't sit right with you or whatever, just keep it moving. All that other stuff is uncalled for. You know what I'm saying? I was in a situation kind of like the ending of last year. I was dealing with a dude for a while. I didn't really trust him. I did feel like he was lying and messing with other girls, but it was hard for me to prove it. But I finally found out that he was lying to me pretty much the whole time. He was messing with other girls. And I even found out that he was using me and other girls, trying to get money out of us and lying and saying, oh, I need to pay this, I need to pay that, and of course it hurt me. I was mad, and stuff like that because, the messing with other girls part, I had my suspicions about that. But the fact, when I found out that he was trying to get money from me and other girls, I was like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Not only are you a cheater or whatever, a liar, you're a user. And I don't deal with users. You know what I'm saying? Because I work for my money. I work hard for my money. If I give you my money, it's out of love. You know what I'm saying? It's out of care. It's not to just be giving money away. So when I found out everything about him messing, the girl that I told y'all I hit up, when I found out that he was messing with her and all that crazy stuff, I was like, I knew it, but I was also mad too. You know what I'm saying? And it took me a little while to kind of get unmad, and it took me a while to kind of like get over it. Like I would send him messages, I would send her messages, I would cuss them out, you know what I'm saying? But the stuff that I was saying was facts. Like I was telling her like, look, you might think you're doing something because he's messing with you, but girl, he using you. You got a whole child, and this dude trying to get money out of you. He don't care about your child. This dude called your child retarded. You know what I'm saying? He tried to get money out of you. He tried to get money out of me. He trying to get money out of other females. Like I've seen with my own two eyes that he tried to do that. He lied to me. He messed with other girls on me. He gonna do the same thing to you. But females, they don't care. They like, oh, she just mad. Oh, she just jealous. They show the message to the dude or whatever. But I'm trying to help you out. You know what I'm saying? You think you winning or whatever. You think that you might, you think that you did something because you with him and y'all taking pictures. But whole time, he using you. And I have proof. You know what I'm saying? And I would cuss him out definitely. You know what I'm saying? I cussed him out terribly, because, when you find out that somebody that you was dealing with lied or cheated or whatever, it makes you mad. So it did take me a while to kind of like stop being mad and just let them be, and like I said, that was last year. So now I'm over it. Like I don't lurk on their social medias. I don't contact them. I don't bother them. I let them be. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they got going on, that's what it is. This particular dude, he can never ever get back with me. You know, her, you know what I'm saying? I don't want her ever trying to contact me saying, oh, you was right, or I should have never messed with him. Because, you know, females do be doing stuff like that. Like, I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was messing with each other. Y'all was kiki-and ha-ha-ing, you know, having sex, probably taking pictures in hotel rooms and doing y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? But whenever y'all fall apart or whatever, whenever she finds out what he's doing, or whenever he gets bored of her or whatever, don't come to me. You know what I'm saying? You thought you was doing something because you was messing with her, and she thought she was doing something because she was messing with you. So, yeah, females, just let these females have the dudes. Let the dudes have the females. It's a big possibility the dude's going to come running back to you. It's a big possibility the female's going to be left heartbroken and stuff like that. So just let them be, you know, block their numbers, block them on social media, and just go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? I left that person alone, and I'm doing me now. I'm focusing on me. You know what I'm saying? That's drama out of my life. And the other dudes that I cut off that I was telling y'all about in this video, I cut them off. That's drama out of my life. So just let the females have them, and let the dudes have the females. You know, the dudes that I cut off, the dude that I cut off that I was telling y'all about, I decided in 2017 that I was going to cut off some particular dudes because they weren't doing nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? They was in and out. You know, I barely saw them, barely heard from them. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't really doing nothing for me. And it's not about what a person can do for you, but it's just like, look, I'm not going to be dealing with you if I'm busting my ass trying to get to work, paying bills, and you sitting back ain't helping me, or, you know, you ain't taking me out on dates or nothing. Like, I don't have time for that. So I told myself in 2017 that I was going to cut off some dudes. So I started cutting them off in 2017. So now that we're in 2018, it's like it's easy for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't call them. I don't text them. I haven't linked up with them. I don't respond to their phone calls. I don't respond to their text messages. I got their numbers blocked. So, I mean, you know, cutting somebody off might be hard, especially if you love them or care about them or like them. But I think your peace, your sanity, your happiness is more important than that, because you will get over somebody that you really liked or loved. It might take time, but you can do it, and you will get over it. So I just wanted to talk about that, you know, about men, just some things that I peeped out. You know, I've shared some personal experiences with y'all and everything. And I know that the females that's watching can relate to the different things that I talked about and everything. And I got my dashiki on. Whatever. I had this thing for years. But I'll be talking to y'all again soon. I'll be making another video again soon.